Well, tonight, controversy is brewing at a local church. A convicted sex offender is out of jail and back on the pulpit. Now, some people in the community are defending him, but others want him gone. They're asking if what he's doing is even legal. Well, we're getting some answers to your questions tonight. Action News' Alex Hill is live on the Action Cam on the north side. And Alex, this is turning out to be a very, very interesting case.
Well, as you can see behind me, the new Black Panther Party is here protesting. Things are certainly getting more and more heated as people learn children are being forced out because a convicted sex offender is standing up on Sundays at this local church and preaching.
Y'all must go. Y'all must go.
Chanting his name out of anger. The new Black Panther Party stood here in front of Christ Tabernacle Baptist Church in protest after finding out convicted sex offender Darrell Gilliard, a man who spent 3 years in prison for sex crimes against minors, is the church's new preacher.
We believe that decision to allow him to come here and preach is the worst decision this church could have made.
And at times Monday, things got heated as Gilliard's supporters sauntered up.
If I rape your daughter, you wouldn't allow me to be the pastor of her, brother.
We did some checking. As a registered sex offender, by law, Gilliard cannot live in certain places. He can't work in schools or daycares. But Action News also found out there's nothing that governs whether or not a registered sex offender can lead a church service.
Religious institutions are like any other job. If you can do it without violating the terms of your probation, then you're allowed to do it.
Part of Gilliard's probation is he's not allowed to be around minors. So the church has agreed to make his Sunday service for adults only and move the children to this neighboring nursery. We couldn't help but notice the nursery sits just feet away from the church, right next to a playground, which Mitch Stone says could be a potential probation violation.
If there's a playground that's on the church property and he's in the building, does that count?
That's going to be a problem.
And as long as Gilliard's here, so will be the Black Panthers. The Black Panthers tell me they plan to stand here at this street protesting until Gilliard steps down or the church forces him out. We're live on the north side tonight. Alex Hill, CBS 47 Action News.
All right, Alex, thanks. And Action News also checked with the Department of Corrections, and administrators there tell us Gilliard is currently in compliance with his probation. He is legally allowed to preach as long as minors are not present. But we have been getting a lot of comments about this story online. Dream Wolf writes, embrace a sex offender to the point that your own children cannot sit in the sanctuary to hear the word of God. Just amazing. And Murfett, 88, writes, give people a chance. I can't imagine if I was verbally stoned to death every time I messed up. Well, you can join the conversation by going to our website, actionnewsjax.com. Click on the story on the front page.